So I forgot I was talking. Meow 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 meow. Yeah, meow meow. Okay. Checking. Oh my god. That's crazy. There you go. Oh damn, I do have to have chat up. Yeah, I made a new model. Thank you. I think it looks like dog shit. But it's just a placeholder until I'm able to master the world of VTubing, which I have to draw the model for that too. It's probably gonna be based off of this one, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't know when I'm gonna finish though. Yes, I do. Okay. But yeah, I'm just finishing stuff that I want to, not that I need to finish them. I just want to finish them. So that's what we're gonna be doing. And then after stream, I'm probably gonna binge watch season 2 of Blue Lock and start crashing out. Like, just that's I think that that's just what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm just gonna start crashing out. Like the entirety of the season. Like, not even capping. Cause I accidentally spelled it for myself. One of my favorite characters accidentally spelled something about him, and it got me really upset. So here I am. Here I am. Actually, not even just one of them. I got it got spoiled for like all of them, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna end everything. Actually, I don't know. Do I? Then we'll figure it out. Let's see. Wait. Hold on. Reference? No. Yeah. Okay. Pulling this up. Okay, we're good. Reference. Ah! Guys, you weren't supposed to see that, guys. We're saving that for later. We're finishing that later. Not right now. Actually, no. I think his skin tone's okay. We're gonna keep it like that. Every time, I do it to myself. Really, the amount of tabs that I have open is actually not as bad as it normally is. It's not really bad at all. Like the last time, I think I had like 8 or like 9 tabs. Oh, yeah, sorry. I just ended up looking at what you said. I am going to try rigging it myself. It's kind of it's one of those processes where I'm like, yeah, I need to take time out of like the week to do it if I'm going to, which I am. So I just need to redo everything. It shouldn't take me too long considering that I can draw the model within like a day or so. The rigging is what's gonna take me like forever. But like that makes sense because it is not easy. And with my art style, it's probably gonna be a little bit more difficult or maybe easier. I have literally no clue. But I want to have a model so everybody can see me crash out in 4K. Like, I don't know. I just think it would be funny. And also, I heard that I think it's called VBridger or something. You can have like better expressions. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna see if I can do that as well. Because I think it would be fun. And I don't want to do too much, I guess, but I kind of do, like for my first model. Someone said like do an in between of like detail and like not a lot of detail. So I don't know. We'll see what I do. 'Cause I have no clue. god, and that's another thing. Like, me and my friends all are in different majors, so I'm basically in like uni by myself. Also, the building that I'm in completely separated from campus. Like, it's not even you could walk there if you really wanted to. But nobody's walking over there because there's no reason to unless you have classes in that building. So it's like really, it's really separated from the rest of campus, which means I literally won't get to see anybody that I actually know, and I'll just be in a bunch of like rooms with people I don't know, and they're just I'm definitely gonna be the cringiest person in the room. I'm gonna be so honest, but I'm okay with that because I'm kind of used to it. Like deadass for an art project, I was like, let me draw the summer Hikaru died before it got popular, and I passed her. Regrettably, I didn't want to. But I did to like, I guess alleviate embarrassment. I don't know. And I passed around the volume 1 manga to the entire class as they sat there and judged my drawing. And I was like, yep, this is fine. This is fine. And I still have yet to make an eat a bag, which is something I need to do that desperately, like so badly. I hope that's a little better. I don't know. To make my current PNG tuber, I just used Fire Alpaca. Like I literally just Fire Alpaca and Viato Tube mini. That's just what I've been using this entire time. Like my last model was made on Fire Alpaca, but it was like a year or two old. So I think it is about like two or 3 years old now. So I needed a new one. But this one's not gonna last for very long. If I can stop procrastinating, excuse me, and just make the VTuber model. Ugh. Also, I think it's funny that I don't like sports, like in real life, not that much. But then when it comes to anime, I'm sitting here watching Blue Lock and Haikyuu, like my life depends on it. I think it's hilarious. Like, I kind of feel bad because as soon as I start watching it, I'm gonna start crashing out. Cause I did during season 1. I think I'm actually almost at the end of season 1, and I don't know. Cause I don't hate Blue Lock. I think it's funny. I mainly think it's funny because of how obsessed everybody is with soccer. Because if you're thinking about it from a realistic standpoint, why are they all so like deathly serious about it? And that's what makes it funny for me to watch. Cause like just imagine a bunch of like I don't even know. They're so silly. They're so silly, and I love them. And then Haikyuu is like the less intense version, where everything's like low-key happy-go-lucky, and you know the ones who are like super, like the ones you can tell are gonna make it to nationals, basically make it to nationals. And then everybody else supports them instead of being like upset or feeling like they can't pursue volleyball after the fact. And I think that that's good. I think it's great. And I can't wait for the movie. I have to watch it this time. I have to watch the dumpster battle. I still have yet to watch it. And I'm devastated. I need to. Hello. I'm okay. I'm just drawing one of my favorite characters. Actually, you know what? That's a lie. He literally is just my favorite from Blue Lock. The anime where all the kids are crazy about soccer. But yeah, his name is Gagamaru, and I love him. He is a spectacle in my eyes. Okay. No, nobody understands. This gonna sound so cringe. Nobody understands him like I do. Nobody understands. That's how I felt about Satori from Haikyuu before Haikyuu became popular. Like I distinctly remember like reading. Yeah, I was reading Haikyuu, and then all of a sudden COVID happened, and then all of a sudden it got popular, and then a bunch of people started making cardboard cutouts of all the characters and stuff, and I was like, dude, low-key, I kind of want to do that though, and I never did, but I should have. I mean, I technically did. I made like mini ones, but I wish I had like one of those big ones that people have just sitting in their rooms, just watching them sleep. Like that is so funny to me. Like the creativity we will have when it's about a character that we like is it's so funny. Like I could list a million reasons why I like Gagamaru, but like if you ask me, I don't know, like literally anything else. Like if you ask me what I remember from like I don't know, like 3 days ago, I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't. Memory 0 until it comes to characters that I like from fictional media. Oh wait, no, did I? No, that's me. My computer. I need to stop. I need to change my how I'm sitting. I swear I'm gonna have arthritis, bro. Like I'm just gonna have that eventually, and I've kind of come to terms with it. And I probably shouldn't be joking about it because like I do have crazy back pain from all of the places I've worked at, and it's something. Um, okay. All right. Hair first, and then we shall do the clothes. I think this is a good color. If I ever become like a professional, this is gonna sound so dumb. If I ever become a professional and I ever like sell my art in person, and like I get like I'm able to do it frequently enough that I'm able to include characters that aren't popular or I guess like quote unquote like mainstream or whatever. Um I because my thing is that I don't want to draw popular characters. I really don't. I only draw characters that I like most of the time. And if I'm drawing a character I don't like, it's because I need them for what I'm drawing specifically or for a friend or something. Or just because like just I don't actually no. Just for the first two reasons. Sitting here over explaining like an idiot. But it's okay. I don't know if okay, because if we start um with topics, I think I'm just gonna start listing off reasons why I like the characters that I like. And I mentioned it in my Instagram. I don't know if anybody saw it, probably not. But like I have an entire list of every single character I like. Every single character from the time I was like 8 years old to now. And I continuously am adding characters to it. I think it's fun. I feel like it looks great. It doesn't look as dark as I want it to look. This is gonna take a while. Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest. Oh my gosh. Um. Okay. I didn't finish reading it, but the reason why I didn't finish reading it is because I was like, man, like I don't know, maybe I'm ruining the nostalgia for myself or something. Because I did watch Fairy Tail like a few years after it came out, sort of. Yeah. And um there are like a few like little things that I noticed about the anime, like the original one. And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that's so crunchy." I remember like I didn't I remember being younger and not thinking much of it cuz I'm like, "Yeah, this is how it's supposed to sound and look and blah blah blah." And then I'm watching it now and I'm like, "Oh, golly." And then like some of the jokes are just I don't know what it was with shows that were created between 2012 and 2016 where they just feel the need to be like low-key misogynistic. I don't know. I don't know. It might just be me. But like, jeez. And then like, you like Fairy Tail, but sometimes it really does just it gets to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm not embarrassed to say that I like the show. But if somebody were to say like this is weird, I'd be like, yeah, valid, you know? I like I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're wrong, die. Like, no, I'm not gonna be like that. But I understand because sometimes it can be weird, and I remember a very distinct scene. But we're talking specifically about 100 Years Quest, and I have not been able to watch it or read it. Um, I do want to because I like dragons and I like the guy that they first meet, and like basically Fairy Tail gets me with intrigue. Like basically, it's intrigue and curiosity because I'm like, oh, there's a cool character that appears for 5 seconds. I want to know more about them, and then I continue the whole series until the character pops up again. And that's kind of how I normally am for like most animes, actually. So, um, let me open this. Nope, 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 nope. Um, okay, so I did have it a little. Okay, I mean it looks fine. No, it doesn't. I don't know. Loki, I should do karaoke for you guys. Literally. Oh my god, that reminds me, I gotta finish the video before the weekend ends. Uh, okay. I think that's cute. Yeah. Well, I mean, I just think he's cute, so I don't know. That's my opinion. And my opinion only. Actually, you know what? Hot take. I'm so sick of every time I like a fictional character, they're never there's nothing of them. Nothing. Or like not even like it's it just I don't know. Like every time I like a fictional character, there's always they're always like a background character, or they're always a character nobody cares about until like, oh, that one person makes them popular, and then all of a sudden they're popular again for like 2 seconds, or people like wooify or sexify them, and I'm like, what the hell? And then it pisses me off. I'm upset because I'm like, why are you mischaracterizing my beloved? Like, what is wrong with you guys? And this is why I have a Yume ship for every single character that I like. Um, but I don't know if we'll ever get to drawing every single one of them because I don't know. I just don't feel like having people attack me 24/7 if I were to post stuff like that 24/7. But at the same time, I don't really care. um, okay. My favorite. Okay. I'm pretty sure maybe I can't remember if I answered the question either, to be honest. My favorite overall over everybody else is Natsu. And he's one of the only main characters that gets that privilege of being a main character that I like, because usually I don't really care for main characters too much, because I'm like, oh, they're the main character, you know, I don't really care too much, blah blah blah. But for Natsu specifically, I genuinely love him as a character and for who he is. Um, and like throughout the entire show, he really proves like exactly my point as to why I like him. Damn, I gotta double check something really quick. Um, and I just love him. Like he's a really great main character, and I wish that he was talked about more. But again, unfortunately, many people don't talk about Fairy Tail when they talk about shonen anime, because they only talk about, like, you know, the big three, you know, and I'm just like, okay. And not to say that the big three is like talking about the big three is a bad thing, because I don't think it's a bad thing, you know. Like, I've watched a couple episodes of Dragon Ball. It's good. But I just wish we would talk about other animes too. Um like I just wish other animes got a little bit of spotlight sometimes. But after Natsu, if I have to pick someone other than Natsu, um okay, I swear this feels like that one audio um where someone says, like, I can't remember, but they ask the person like what their favorite flavor of ice cream is or something, and they're like, "Oh, that's such a basic bitch answer." And then the other person's like, do you want the real answer? The real answer is XYZ or whatever. Um, but yeah, if I couldn't pick Natsu and I had to pick like a different character other than him, I'd pick Eclipse Scorpio, because that is my son, and I distinctly remember drawing him, and then like it was the best part of my day. And then that drawing is in the trash. It's probably long. It's long gone. Like, it got thrown away, and I was very depressed after I found out. I was like, damn. But like, even if it wasn't Eclipse Scorpio, I still like Scorpio. I like Gajiel. Don't like Gajiel and Levi being a couple. She looks like a child and he looks like a grown-ass man. I don't like that. And unfortunately, Fairy Tail is a victim of the, like, wooifying the women and making them sexy, but with like a child face sometimes, most of the time. I genuinely think Urza might be the only character. Actually, no, she's not. Her and Evergreen are like, yeah, like I literally think like her, Evergreen, and like Kara. I think her name's Kara. If I can remember right. Um, they're like the only few who have like normal, like older looking features. Meanwhile, all of the rest of the women have like childlike features, and it like irks me a little bit, because I'm like, why would you do this? Because when Fairy Tail came out, it's not like they couldn't have, you know. I don't know. Like, it's just, you didn't have to make them look like that. But, you know, I digress. They literally told, Oda that they wouldn't fucking publish One Piece if he didn't make the women sexy, so I'm just like, okay. Alright. Alright. And I do believe that it is very unfair that if you are a mangaka, or you're just an artist in general, or just someone who wants to make creative stuff, you're limited by the people who are willing to publish your work. I think that's dumb. But you know, that's my opinion. And that's just a theory. A game theory. Speaking of game theory, Matthew Patrick! Matthew I need him to come back, bro. Not really. He needs the break. He's been on YouTube far too long. Like, that man definitely needs a break. He has a kid. Yeah, that kid's probably like, I don't know, like 10, 11 years old now. He needs the break. He needs to spend it with his family. I remember when him and, I think her name is Stephanie, when they first announced that they were together or something, or maybe they didn't even announce it. But like when he had mentioned that he had a kid and like they were like technically like together, I was like, oh my god, the girl that's always with Matt Pat, they're together. And I died because I was like, oh my gosh. Matthew Patrick, moving on. Moving on in this world. We'll never forget you, Matthew Patrick. We'll never forget you. I'll never forget. It's just a theory, a game theory. And I'll never forget the original intro that they had. I don't think a lot of people remember that, their original intro. But I do, and it was good. I loved it. It was goated. And now I feel like game theory is kind of doo-doo. Because they're not making sense anymore, and it's just kind of like pissing me off a little bit. Because I'm just like, okay, if we're gonna make theories, can we make them be like coherent and cohesive instead of it just being like, I don't know, random shit, but like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Matthew Patrick really held up game theory for me, and when he left all of the channels, I was like, yeah, I'm done actually. Like, there's no real reason for me to, because I wasn't even watching the videos anyway after he left. So I was just like, yeah, there's no real reason to stay and keep watching. If the videos are going to be like they are now, I don't really have time for it. And, like, no offense to the guy, and the other people who are running, like, the other, game theory channels. It's just not interesting without MatPat anymore. And one could say it's because of his, like, eccentricism. Oh my god. I think it's eccentricism. I can't speak English. Anyway, that's that's the only language I know, and I can't speak it. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, I feel like without MatPat, it's kind of, eh, it's just not really, there's not really much I'm interested in anymore. They lost me when they lost him. Matthew Patrick. Oh dang, jeez. I sat down my phone. Exactly. Oh my god. I dropped my phone. I'm so sorry. I didn't think. I. Oh my goodness. I'm looking right now. Yeah. No. I love Natsu, and I love Urza too. I think she's pretty also. She's one of the first ladies I ever liked in fictional media. I think she might have been the first. No, that's Jessie from Pokemon. Urza's second. Um. Yeah, I do like Gray. Oh, you know who else I liked? Cobra. I really liked Cobra. I forget which fucking arc. Clock arc, I think. The clock ship arc, something like that. Um, I really liked Cobra. Um, but yeah, like I don't think Levi should have forgiven Gajul. I don't know. Like they have such an odd relationship. And then in 100 Years Quest, I just kind of felt weirded out by it, and I was like, I don't really like that. And then I kind of hate how they stripped Juvia of like all of her, kind of most of her personhood, low key. After she joined Fairy Tail, because it started to be that she just solely lives for Gray and no other reason. Let me put down my phone. And it kind of started frustrating me because I'm like, girl, you were literally just fighting them like a few days ago, and now you're like a different person, and you don't even think for yourself anymore. Like, where's all the badass energy that was here moments ago, days ago? Juvia, come back. But yeah. Um, jeez, like, oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm drawing Gagamaru from Blue Lock because he's my favorite, and no one else can rival him from Blue Lock. I say this, and I have other favorites, but Gagamaru is my first favorite, and no one else can beat that. No one. Like, and I'm saying this knowing that I love all the other characters I like too, but I have a extreme soft spot for him. And I don't know, it could be his face, it could be that I think he's cute. I have no idea. Cuz I looked at him before I started watching Blue Lock, and I'm like, yeah. I read the first chapter, and I looked at him and I'm like, that's the one. That's the one that I'm gonna like, isn't it? And lo and behold, I was correct. I low-key kind of have a knack for characters that look different. Visually, I like characters that aren't, you know, considered the norm. I like characters that are weird. Um, Another reason why I like Raichi, but also I didn't think I was going to like him because he's kind of an asshole, but at the same time he's kind of funny, and I like when like when they piss him off because he's goofy. Like I don't think he knows how to handle certain things. He's a silly boy, and I like him. And also when he decked Wataru, I started laughing because that's what he deserved. But I won't go into more detail in case that's spoiler territory. But you know, I like Horaichi. And I also, uh, if it wasn't obvious, I was gonna end up liking Kunigami because his hair is orange, and my favorite color is orange. So it was bound to happen eventually. And it did, and I love Kunigami, and I'm very devastated. And I hate everything. I'm so done. And that's the thing, like, you would think that I would like Hinata from Haikyuu, but Hinata was never my favorite. In fact, I like Tobio more than I like Hinata, and that's a little crazy, but you know, like, I don't know. Like, it's hilarious to me. Like, I like the color orange, but Hinata was never my favorite, at all. I think he's adorable, but he just was never my favorite. I never really liked him, like, as much as I liked Satori. So, you know, there's that. Are we done? Not yet. 40. I think. Oh, wait, I'm pressing the wrong button. It's dark in my room. I don't have lights on, so this is why. Okay, I think that's fine. Yeah. Mm, thinking with my brain. I don't know what to do. I do, but I don't. I can't think at all. At all. Actually, save that, and then I'll just. I don't even remember if I drew these on stream or not. I genuinely can't remember. I think I made all of them like on a whim, and I was like, yes. Like I was having so much dopamine being pumped through my blood just from drawing them that I genuinely like after I finished I just went to bed because I was like, yes. Or no, I didn't even go to bed. I didn't even go to bed because I was just excited or like so happy to draw them. That's the thing, like I will never hate somebody for having like a Yume ship or for liking a character or like having an Oshi. Like I will never hate on that because I think it's super cute and I think it's adorable and I think it's one of the best things you could do as a fan of something. You know? Like I like having a favorite character and other people have favorite characters. And if their favorite character is my favorite character, then that's also cool because they're not real. And if we like the same character, we can just yap about how much we like the same character. Okay. Mm, no, I don't like that. I fear that it's too light? Question mark. I don't like how it looks. Am I dumb? Hold on. Hold on. I'm changing this because I think it looks bad. Okay. Okay, and then I did say that I wanted to do, yeah, I wanted to do this. And then, okay. All right. Sorry, I'm focusing really hard. Trust, I'm almost done. And then we will get to Tom, maybe. Did I? Yeah, I'm stupid. That's okay. Then after we finish Tom, I'll probably end stream like I said earlier. You can't even see. Oh my god. Fuck it. Whatever. That's not even okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Yep, there we go. I'm not doing anything else. I don't know, is that... Okay, so that strand's dark, so then, like... Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm just, like... I'm going back and forth with this. It's kind of... It's annoying me as well, but, you know. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. He's so cute, I love him. I love him. Background time. No, I don't like that color. And then... Blip. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hello, welcome. Sorry, I was focusing really hard, guys. I wasn't reading anything. Okay. Listen. I was actually, believe it or not, I don't know if that was a question addressed to me. But before I started stream, I was actually drawing a Yume ship that I have. One of the several that I have, actually. But again, like, I mean it when I say I have an entire Yume in my brain, but I just don't draw them. Because I don't know, I just don't. Or I don't know, maybe it's because people are weird about it and like gatekeep characters, and I just don't fuck with that. And if someone were to like threaten me or mess with me about a character, I just wouldn't care. Because you're not gonna threaten me over a fictional character. I'm just saying, you're not gonna threaten me over a fictional character. Would you threaten someone over Bob from Bob's Burgers? No, you wouldn't. Would you threaten somebody over Peter Griffin? No, you wouldn't. So I don't want to hear it. When it comes to people threatening others or being pissed off that other people like the same character that you do, like I need you to I don't I need you to be a little realistic, just a teensy bit mature, and realize that, hey, this character wasn't made for you, and they weren't made for anyone. They were made by someone for the person who made it. Just because you like them doesn't mean that they're only a character that you can like. That was a big problem though back in um 2020. Like, I witnessed a lot of gatekeeping over characters, especially like, again, like in the Haikyuu fandom, like it was crazy, bro. And that was back when I did have TikTok for like the year that it was out, and then I deleted it because I didn't like it. I didn't care for it, and I deleted it. Um, but yeah, like it's just you gotta grow up here if you're getting upset that somebody likes the same character as you. Like, I understand that if they're a comfort character, like, yeah. Like, for example, let me find one in the archive. Hold on. Hold on. Thinking. Hmm. Like, for example, I like Buggy from One Piece. Actually, no, bad example. Bad example, because after, the live action came out, people started liking Buggy more. Which is good. I love that. Um, hold on, I'm trying to think, though. Hmm. I really am trying to think. I'm have to look. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm literally looking in my phone right now because I have characters. Hold on. Okay. Mm. No. What? Hold on. Am I am I dumb? I think I might be. Hold on. Like, I'm genuinely looking. Because I might have to add more people too. That's also a thing I have to do. Okay. Alright. Because I'm really thinking. Because I don't like the trope of a character that's just there to get bullied. So I'm trying to think of other characters that I like that people find annoying. Oh, well, no. Hmm. You know what? Another thing that I do find interesting is that people like Kazuichi from Danganronpa. Like, people like Kazuichi now. I remember when I used to like him, nobody else liked him. They thought he was the most annoying ass character in the whole game. And I was like, oh, so like, whenever it's my favorite character, they're annoying or they're weird. But then all of a sudden, a few years later, the character gets popular, more people start to like it, and then all of a sudden it's normal again. And I'm like, okay. Like, it's not a big deal to me. But it does suck, because I'm like, damn, like, I wish, like, younger me would have been able to see that people do like the character. I guess they were just too scared to admit it or some shit like that. Um, like, for example, um, I used to, and I still do, like Tamaki, not Suo. Not Suo from High School Host Club, but from My Hero, back in the days when I used to watch it and read it, because I was an avid reader of the series way back when. I think when they released season 3 of the anime, I was reading it and watching it, and then I stopped because it got first of all, the fan base freaked me out really bad, to the point where I had to leave because I was just like, I can't fucking deal with you guys if you're gonna be this weird. And I left the fandom. Like, I couldn't deal with it. But I eventually came back and like looked at the characters that I liked, which was Tamaki and Ojiro Mashiro, the guy with the tail. Um, um, who else did I like? And then, like, I think it's funny, considering that, I ended up liking Fat Gum later on. And it's just like, well, he's Tamaki and Kirishima's, what do they call him? I forgot. He's their something. I can't remember. But I like him now, and it's just like, yeah, of course you do. Like, it was bound to happen. Sort of thing. I really am trying to think of who else. Oh, Twice and Toga. See, when I was younger, I couldn't determine whether I liked her or not. Because I was like, am I weird for liking her? Or like, am I weird for understanding her? And it's like, no. Again, these are all fictional characters. Like, you don't gotta feel bad about liking a fictional character. Even if they're, like, problematic, you don't have to feel bad about liking a character. Like, again, there are people out here who like Makima and Hisoka, so, like, I don't think anybody should personally feel bad about liking any fictional character that doesn't exist in the real world. Because that's kind of dumb. To make someone feel bad for something that they like and enjoy. Dude, Tamaki's so cute! Like, I feel so bad because as soon as the big three debuted, who did everybody go for? Tamaki! And I was like, God damn it. I just keep losing. Everybody was like, oh yeah, and immediately I was bombarded with like the most inappropriate and disgusting shit of Tamaki that it disgusted me so bad I had to leave the fandom because I was like, I can't do that. Like, I can't, like, if most of the fandom is gonna be weird, um, I just can't do it. And this is coming from somebody who, like, unfortunately saw a good chunk of Seven Deadly Sins, which is another anime that I think is dog shit. Like, I genuinely think Seven Deadly Sins is dog shit. If you like it, that's fine. As long as you understand, like, the shit that's wrong with it, and that it's really fucking weird, and especially if you read the manga and you understand all of the context for every single character, except for, I believe, like, 2. Yeah, like, Seven Deadly Sins got a lot of fucking issues. And I even ended up liking Bon, and that's just, like, I was like, oh, he's cute. I like the contrast between his hair and his clothes. I think it's a good contrast in color. And then the girl he's with looks like a child, and the author refuses to draw her and make her look her age because, well, if she doesn't age, she can look like a child. That doesn't make any sense. Why? Why are we still doing this? But, this is all my opinion, I suppose. Wait, is this the wrong layer? I don't know. No, it's not dark enough. That's not dark enough. Okay. Donkey Kong! I don't like Donkey Kong, actually. Not the game, the character. Like, I don't know, like, everybody in my family has a disdain for Donkey Kong. Exactly, because it's like, yeah, I like Bond. Like, he's definitely a guilty favorite of mine. Because when people are like, oh yeah, Seven Deadly Sins is weird, and if you like it, you're weird. Which, by the way, I hate when people say that. When people are like, oh, if you like this show, you're a freak. Or if you like this show, you must be like a pedophile or a groomer or something. I hate when people say that shit. It makes me so mad. Um, because just because you like a character from a flawed thing, because everything is inherently flawed. Nobody's been able to make anything perfect yet in this timeline, so I don't wanna hear it. Um, but yeah, just because you enjoy a show that is bad doesn't make you a bad person. Again, I sat here. My brother, one of them, sat me down because he really excitedly wanted to watch Chainsmoker Cat. And I sat through the first few episodes just like flat out just like plainly staring at the screen because I was very disinterested and very off put by it. And from what I've heard, it triggers a lot of people's PTSD, and is very uncomfortable for them to watch. And that in and of itself makes me sad because it's like, imagine, like, I just don't like shows that glorify shit, and that's one of those shows, and it's not for me. But did I ever sit there and make fun of my older brother for liking it? No. I'm not gonna make fun of anybody for liking anything. If you enjoy it, that's good. Because everybody deserves to like what they like, even if it's bad. Even if, like, again, even if it's not popular or if it's not like suited to every single person on planet Earth's taste, you know. Like, it is what it is, unfortunately. Like, just because I don't like the show and I have my opinions on it doesn't mean that no one should watch it, or that if you like it, you're a freak, or if you know, watch the show, then you're a disgusting human being, or whatever the hell. Like, no. I'm not for that. This is a safe space, and I refuse to let it become unsafe. No matter what happens, no matter what I do, I don't want my channel or my, you know, like, accounts and stuff to be a place that isn't safe, you know? I mean, I did have. I don't remember. I don't remember if I talked about this, and my computer's dying. Oh no. No! No! Not yet! No! No! Okay, we're saved. We're good. Um, but yeah, like, I don't want to facilitate a community that isn't safe, you know? Because there are a lot of fan bases and a lot of fandoms that aren't safe, and I think that that sucks. And then even when it is supposed to be safe, it's still not. And that's the thing about fandom and fandom culture, is that you really gotta kind of tiptoe around certain shit, and it's kind of dumb. But I don't have the energy to do that. I like what I like, and I like yapping about the things that I like, and no one will make me feel bad about them. Yes, Blue Lock is a silly show where these teenagers all sit here and get really intense about soccer. It's cute, it's adorable. I love how intense they get and how much they want to achieve their goals. Literally and figuratively. Like, I don't care if to other people it's cringe or it's not a real anime, quote unquote, you know, and because I've never watched Kuroko Basketball, you know, like, whatever. I'm not a real avid sports anime watcher or whatever the hell, or Hajime no Ippo, I've never seen that. Or shit, what's the other one? Uh Tomorrow's Joe. I haven't seen that one either. I've heard it's good, and I follow this one artist who makes good fan art of them. I think it's great. I wait, hold on, I need that back again. Hold on. Um, but yeah, on with the rest of the stream. Yeah, it just means never. Okay. Please close. Okay, do I want to continue? Do I want to draw Tom or do I want to continue drawing my Yume? I don't know. I don't know. Cause like, I don't know. We'll go with Tom. Oh my god, my phone. I mean, oh jeez. I'm cooked. Anyway. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Blue Lock later, and then I'm gonna crash out and like start screaming, because I love Kunigami, and I hate that he's first of all, ever since season 2 came out, from what it looks like, every character that isn't like Isagi or Bachira or Reo or Chigire is wiped. Like, what do you mean all the characters I got to know in season 1 aren't in any promotional material or barely in any at all? Like, what do you mean? And then especially for like my favorite, you know, like for Gagamaru, I don't see him in anything. And oh, that's what I was getting to. I want to be the person to make art of like, you know, like low-key obscure characters or obscure animes, and like make stuff of characters that nobody really talks about or nobody really, you know, appreciates, because I appreciate them. I like them. And like, I get it. It's not a good business strategy to only do the things that you like. Yes, but art is what I like. So, yeah. Again, Mia's not very smart. I had a whole thing where I tried to be, but I was just like, no, it's not for me. Like, I can't pretend to be someone I'm not, like, at all. I can't lie for shit. It's just, it's not something I could really do. But something I do like doing is drawing fictional characters. I like doing that. My butt kind of hurts. I really need to get a desk or something. Like, ASAP. And then I gotta get the thing so that I could play, Danganronpa on stream. And then you guys can see me, excitedly talk about how much I love Mondo Owada and Kazuichi Soda and Kaito Momota. Because I love them. Like, I find a way to always pick favorites in everything, in every media that I, you know, engage with. And it's just so funny. Bye. I'll see you guys later. I don't know, I might end the stream early. In like a few minutes, maybe. I'm getting a bit tired. But yeah. My hand kind of hurts too, low-key. I need to get that checked out. I don't know, because I did draw a lot today, and I do have stuff to do tomorrow. Ugh. I don't know, I'll probably just do the basic rendering, and then I'll call it a night. Or evening, or noon for, you know, anybody else. Oh wait, isn't it the opposite? Honestly, what I might do is post up the Q&A, or like the spot for you guys to do a Q&A. I don't really know if anybody likes my OCs like that, so I don't know if it'll be like a Q&A for them or Q&A for me. I don't know. Cause like I love my OCs, and sorry for getting quiet for a second. I don't know. I kind of like my mind just went blank for a second. Cause I love my OCs and I do want to draw them more, and I have plans to draw them more, obviously. But I don't know. I just want to know if you guys like them as much as I like them, or if you guys have favorites. Cause I mean, like, technically I don't have a favorite, cause I love all of them. But like, you know, obviously there are some that are easier to draw. Like Pesuke is super easy to draw. Yuma's easy to draw for me because it's like muscle memory drawing him. I changed Ezra's design, so I'll have to redraw her in her ref sheet because she does not look like that anymore. Or at the very least, she's a little different, even if it's not drastically by a lot. I think I will just have it be like just a general Q&A where you guys could just ask me or my OC's questions. Oh, dang, wait. Maybe for, I guess you'll be the decider of this, chatter. I was thinking about doing like a magma, or I think that's what it's called. Doing, yeah, I think so. Like doing a magma, or, you know, like if that doesn't work, then like just more requests or something like that. Like drawing requests. Because I want to do something fun and different that I haven't tried yet. Because I heard that people really like Magma and like the other one, I think Garctic Phone, I think. Again, I can't speak English. Even though it's the only language I can speak, unfortunately. Oh, bye. I'll see you later. Thank you for coming to the stream. Okay. Let me see. I am almost done, so. All right. I feel like I change his hair color literally every time I draw him. Every time. Like, it just is a different color every time. And it's not even like it's not like I don't like any of the other characters from Eddsworld either. Cause like I like Ed and I like Matt, but Tom is just like easy for me to draw, so I kind of only draw him. And then I don't really like drawing Tord, but I do anyway because I want to practice drawing his silly little hair because I like that he has horns in his hair. I think that's cool. I think Ed should have bacon strips in his hair since he likes cola and bacon. I think that should be his thing. Okay. I think it's good enough. Alright. I'm gonna end the stream because my hand is hurting. Thank you to all the people who have come to my stream. I appreciate all of you guys, and I'll see you later.